This is Unpacking with Leah the Leo. My name is Leah the Leo. I'm from Brockton, Massachusetts. My current vibe is pretty chill, and I am, of course, a Leo. All right. Which of your own songs do you feel carries the most personal significance, and what memory or emotion does it capture for you? Ooh. I'd probably say my song Purpose. I wrote that song at a time that I was really struggling to find my value within myself, working a bunch of jobs that I didn't like and not doing what I felt I was called to do. But I also think writing that song and putting it out into the world helped me learn a little bit more about myself and feel more value within myself. If your life had a soundtrack, what song would play during the most pivotal moments? I would say Unbreakable by Alicia Keys. I feel like it just brings me back to a part of my childhood and also resonates with my family and my connection with my family. So I would put that song on my soundtrack. What song do you turn to when you need motivation or inspiration? I turn to Life Will Be by Cleo Soul, because life will be just you believe in you. Yes. Okay. Is there a certain song that meant a lot to you before you started making music, but now that you are an artist, does that same song mean more or less to you now? Superstition by Stevie Wonder was the first song I ever learned to sing. I think that was the first song that really made me love music before I even loved songwriting. And I would say it does still mean the same thing to me now, because I could put it on and you just feel it. Okay. Has your taste in music evolved over the years? Are there any genres you've gravitated towards unexpectedly? Okay, so growing up, my mom was a big radio listener and my dad was a big CD listener. So when I was in my dad's car, it was no radio. My mom's car was only radio. So with my dad, it was a lot of the oldies like Stevie Wonder, Minnie Riperton, Alicia Keys. With my mom, my parents were young, I'd listen to the radio, which was like Sierra and Beyonce and Christina Aguilera. So I think, and Avril Lavigne. I used to love Avril Lavigne. Those were like my developmental years. And then in college, I was super into neo soul, Jill Scott, and I was really into Hiatus Coyote. Choose Your Weapon album kind of formed my college experience. And now I'm back in the R&B bag. I listen to a lot of Destin Conrad and Cleo Soul, Kehlani, all that. Okay. Who were your unsung heroes, mentors, peers, family that influenced your journey into music, and how do their lessons show up in your creative process? I would definitely have to give that one to my dad. My dad is a musician. I think because of seeing his journey and being along with him in studio sessions and rehearsals and him going to the music college that I wanted to go to, a lot of that was very formative for me and inspired me to want to do the things that I'm doing now, to be an artist, to be a musician. I think I didn't appreciate how much work he put in until now I'm doing it and seeing how hard it really was. So yeah, shout out to my daddy. All right. Is there a track that evokes memories of carefree times from your youth? Okay, this is maybe not Carefree, but Complicated by Avril Lavigne. I used to scream at the top of my lungs at like 6 years old, like I knew what she was talking about, but I guess that's the song I could really let go to as a wee little 6-year-old lassie. If you could thank one artist for the way their music helped shape your personal journey, who would it be and what would you say to them? I would definitely thank Alicia Keys. I listened to Alicia Keys so much as a child, and more than that, I looked up to her as a mixed woman from the East Coast, as a mogul, as a musician. I think I would like to thank her for her impact on me in my songwriting, in my musicianship, and me as a woman. I think she is a boss. Thank you, Alicia. Can you recall a time when someone else's music helped you through a challenging moment? What did it teach you about yourself or your own artistry? Are you bringing it back to Cleo Soul? The whole Mother album, like just speaking about, she's just so raw in the communication of the struggles she's had, but so uplifting through those conversations. And I think that that definitely has helped me to stay consistent in, even though you're in a low time, there's always going to be a higher time, and there's going to be a low time, and you have to flow through it because that's just the journey of life. I swear I listen to other artists, but